Chicago, AP, the Minnesota Vikings have little margin for error and plenty of room to improve as they try to secure a playoff spot. Not that Kirk Cousins needed a reminder. Or, for that matter, Coach Mike Zimmer. Cousins threw 2 touchdown passes, and Minnesota beat the struggling and short-handed Chicago Bears 17-9 on Monday night. The Vikings, 7-7, part of a tight pack of teams vying for one of the NFC's 7 playoff spots, were in line for their most lopsided win before Justin Fields threw a touchdown pass to Jesper Horsted on the game's final play. That score aside, Minnesota withstood several scoring threats by Chicago down the stretch, coming off a win over Pittsburgh in which the Vikings nearly blew a 29-0 lead. "I think we have work," Cousins said. "I think there is a lot to improve upon. We're playing 3 really good opponents up ahead. We're probably going to need everyone, so there's not a lot of room for error and we have to tighten the screws here and play our best football down the stretch." The Vikings' final 3 games are at home against the Los Angeles Rams and at NFC North champion Green Bay before they host Chicago in. The result in this one was hardly a surprise given the state of the Bears, 4-10. Chicago lost for the 8th time in 9 games, and with 14 players on the reserve/COVID-19 list, that seemed inevitable. Receiver Allen Robinson was on it, as was the starting secondary. The health issues also hit the coaching staff, with all 3 coordinators testing positive for the coronavirus during the week. Defensive coordinator Sean Desai was cleared to return hours before kickoff. Offensive coordinator Bill Lazor was not cleared, so Nagy called plays. And special teams coordinator Chris Tabor was out. Cousins, who struggled last week, didn't exactly dominate in this one. He was 12 of 24 for 87 yards with an interception and got sacked 4 times. The 2-time Pro Bowler also connected with Justin Jefferson for a 12-yard touchdown in the first quarter and threw a 7-yarder to Ihmir Smith-Marsette in the third. Dalvin Cook ran for 89 yards, after going for 205 against Pittsburgh in a sooner-than-expected return from a dislocated shoulder. DJ Wonnum had a career-high 3 sacks and the Vikings recovered 3 fumbles on the way to their 2nd straight win after back-to-back losses. "It's not just playing better, it's getting better," Zimmer said. "It's getting better in the run defense, getting better in the pass coverage, it's getting better in protection. It's getting better in running the ball. It's all those things. We're trying to get better so we can get to that spot where we've got to get to." For the Bears and their fans, it was another frustrating outing. Fields threw for 285 yards and ran for 35 in his 2nd game back after missing 2 with broken ribs.